talk this week with Florida and all that comes with it. But when you look at their defensive line, we asked Jimbo, and he said there's a lot of parts to it that stand out. For you, what stands out the most? Is it the organization they have, the athleticism, how they're able to blend it all? How would you describe it?
They good up front. They just flat out. They just good up front. You know, they got dogs up front. They play good football, overall good football. You know, when you solid up front, you got a good defense. You know, so that's where it started. So you know, they playing some good football up front. You got guys that's stepping up for them, that's playing good football. So, you know, they just solid overall, and that's what stand out to us.
And I know you guys face a lot of good defenses this year with Clemson and the like. What's maybe different with what Florida does, either systemically or just personnel-wise, that maybe makes them stand out? Because, I mean, they are, third in total defense, and I think third in scoring defense this year.
They don't do nothing spectacular, you know. They man you up. You know, they just play football. And, you know, good defense could do that. You know, when you look back at any level, you know, you got good corners on the outside. You got good linebackers in the inside and a solid front. You know, you just man up and play good football, and you know them guys doing a good job of standing their gaps. You know, linebackers coming down here, and they corners. They got two good corners that can play real good football. So you know, they just playing real good football overall on their defense.
Dalvin, what's when a team's on the goal line and tight game, you've got to punch it in. They've got to stop you. What's the mentality like on the field and in the huddles in situations like that might be different from if you're at midfield or something like that? There's something about being inside the 5 that does something to both teams to maybe amp up the emotion even more.
It definitely is. When you get inside the 5, your mentality as a running back, you know, spit the ball in the end zone, and that's just however you got to get it done. Put the ball in the end zone, and what I see in our huddle, I'm gonna just talk about us, our huddle. You know, when we get in the red zone, these guys, you know, they go to talking, man, we gonna stick the ball in the end zone. We get fired up. We ready to go score. So, you know, overall message, you know, you got to put the ball in the end zone no matter what. So your mentality got to change. You know, your pad leverage got to be different. You got to play lower, and you just gotta get it done. That's just simple fact. Just get it done and get the ball in the end zone.
Is it a challenge to the toughness of both offense and defense in those situations?
Them the toughest yards you're gonna have to get all game. You know, when you 3rd and 1 or you 1st and goal from the 2 or the 1, you know, it's gonna be the toughest yard because there ain't no space and ain't nowhere to go. So you know they're gonna pack everybody in, and they're gonna play low, and you just gotta play low and get that ball in the end zone.
I talked to a lot of Gator fans. They say that they were able to contain you in the first 3 quarters last year. But how do you kind of get rolling a little earlier this year?
I'm just play my game. You know, and eventually it's gonna get going. And you know, you seen that last year. But you know, it's a different year. You know, new identity for the team. You know, so we're gonna leave last year in the past. But you know, we're gonna play our game, man. And that's just going out there getting the passing game going and running the football. You know, it ain't gonna be no secret to what we're gonna do. So you know, I'm gonna just go out there and play my game. And you know, I'm gonna get the running game going.
A lot of talk surrounding the game, a lot of trash talk surrounding the game. Do you shut that out or do you let it fuel you?
You still got to go play football, so you know, block that out. Keep emotions in check beginning of the week, and you know, just go practice hard. You know, study your film during the week, and you know, you prepare well so you can play well in the game. So you know, you block all the trash talking out. It's Florida and Florida State. You know, that will come with it. But you know, as a player, you got to learn how to block that out, and you know, prepare well so you can play a good football game.
You said learn how. Is that something that you do learn over your years here? Or is it something that you can just kind of come in as a freshman and have?
It's something you do have to learn, and because you know you come to schools like this and playing games like this, and you want to be hyped up all week so you can bring your emotions to the game. But eventually, you still gotta prepare the same way like it's a regular game. So you know it's something you gotta learn, and I learned that as I watched the older guys.
I don't know if you saw your finalists, one of 3 finalists for the Doak Walker. Does it feel good to kind of finally get some recognition from some of those national award circuits?
Just keep, like I always tell y'all, man, I'm gonna just keep working hard, man. Eventually things will pay off and, and go the right way. So, me, I'm gonna keep working hard. Still got this game I gotta go play against Florida. So, still gotta go play a good football game and, I'm gonna just keep working. And hopefully things go in my favor.
If you could pick one area DeAndre is better right now than he was first day of practice in August, what would that be?
Managing the football game. He got the confidence. He know he could do it. He come in the huddle with the confidence, so he bring the energy. just making smarter and better decisions, you know, getting the ball out of his hands faster. And, you know, that just helping our offense, man, by getting the ball to our playmakers quicker, you know. So Fisher do a good job of getting him out of the pocket and knowing when to keep him in the pocket so he get the ball to our receivers.
When did he stop being a freshman? At what part? of the
He
season
stopped
do you
being a
think?
freshman when he started taking first-team snaps, you know. One thing about Coach Fisher, that's one thing you're going to have to know. He ain't going to put you on that field if you still acting like a freshman, you know. You're gonna sit back and you're going to learn until you know, you become a mature enough player to be on the field for him. So, you know, he became a freshman when he started taking them snaps.
What stands out to you when you see someone like Jordan Scarl on film? Because I know at one point this was a place he was considering. Did you know much of him when you guys were in South Florida? Was it just because different counties you didn't really interact, or what's kind of been your thoughts on him?
Yeah, good football player. You know, he a good running back. I played against him in high school, so you know I didn't see him play, seen him grow. You know, so he getting better every week as a player, and you know, getting better at his position. And you know, I know the type of talent he got. So you know, he just, you know, he's still adapting to the game, but he's getting better every week as I watch him.
Dalvin, past couple of days, tough over the passing of Monk. What did he do to you guys?
Monk meant so much to this program, you know, so much he did for me, so much he did for all these guys. And, you know, all my prayers go out to his family and friends, you know, so he was a big piece to this family in Florida State. So, you know, he'll be well missed around here.